What's up, bitches? We're back. It's Groundhog Day. Every day, just training. Here we go. Off to the gym. 971. Yesterday, I didn't film actually, so we missed the day. But essentially, I went to train FS, SF. Is it SS? FF? Fuck knows. No, train SF. And I did a Muay Thai workout, and then that was it. But I ended up eating a shitload of cheesecake. So yesterday got me. It's one of those things where you're like, oh, should we share a dessert at the end of the meal? Because basically, every time I go out, if it's a bad meal, I always complain. I just have to. If it's not on time, if there's something wrong with it, I have to complain. I'm just one of those guys where I need to tell them, because I feel like if I don't put that energy out there where if something is wrong, then I won't get it back with my business. Because the biggest thing you need in business is feedback. Feedback on your product, your service, your communication, everything like that. So if something is wrong, I always complain. We got a discount, and also we got some free food, and we got a free cheesecake. So I ate the cheesecake. It was pretty damn good, but Bailey had like one spoonful, so I had this huge cheesecake slice to myself. So that was yesterday. Today's a Saturday, so we're gonna start off the day right with a workout. Gonna meet James and Matt again, the guy who we saw in the other workout, and we're gonna do some Muay Thai, hopefully, potentially even some wrestling, which I said the other day I'm never gonna do. So I put on my New World Order tee. This is the badass tee. If you know what this tee is about, then you're an absolute G. I'm a massive fan of watching wrestling. It's fake wrestling, but sometimes it's not fake because they actually do get injured. But like the WWE, I grew up playing those games, watching that shit, and even now I'm fascinated by their lives. Their lives were absolutely crazy. The big dog wrestlers, like back in the day, there was a shitload of drugs involved. They were flying around, loads of girls, loads of partying. They're fucking rock stars. They're superstars. And I go on YouTube and I watch like documentaries about like Kurt Angle, or you just got other wrestlers as well. Even watched someone like who did I watch the other day? Oh, Brock Lesnar. Fuck, mental guy. The story behind their lives is so interesting because it's such a crazy life. They've always got something that has happened to them. Like the Brock Lesnar story, he's just the most angriest cunt ever. And he used to be an actual wrestler, wrestling for like the state, and then he went into WWE, and then he got into fighting. I was like, what the fuck? And he became a world champion fighter. But anyway, I'm into that, so I got my New World Order tee on, which is gangster as fuck. And then we're off to the gym. We got my coffee, flat white, extra hot. I always get it extra hot because I just get pissed off when the coffee goes cold. I only like cold coffee, not mild cold. Yeah, feeling pretty good. I do want to lift some heavy weights. I was going to go and do a double session yesterday because I've not done some big heavy lifts in a good few days. I do try and limit the amount of strength training I do. Over the years now I've learned it just wipes me out. Like, if I go and do a session like this, cardio, I'm fine. It's not as taxing on your nervous system. It's not as taxing on your body. So I need to definitely shift some tin. And maybe I'll show you before we leave, because we're heading to Spain for another 10 days. A bit of a day in the life of like what I'm eating at the moment, and also where I'm staying in the apartment. Today's fuel is, we've got 2 electrolyte tablets, and I got this pre-workout the other day, which is actually fucking mental. Mind fuck. Epic Nootropic pre-workout by Mutant. Mutant is a brand close to my heart. I used to follow a lot of Rich Piana back in the day. That guy was just wild. He was just a different breed. It was so funny. The type of things he used to say, the stuff he used to do. Oh man, he used to abuse his body. But we're not trying to go down that route. But it's actually a really good pre-workout. I'm not sponsored by him, but I actually do recommend that pre-workout. It's no caffeine, so it's no stim, but it kind of still feels like a stim somewhat, because it's just pure mind fuck. The ingredients you've got in there is good for focus. And like, I'm having a coffee and that. I used to have just pure stim pre-workouts, and it's just not good for me anymore. I would highly recommend, and I do say this a lot, if you have a lot of caffeine, try and limit it as much as possible, because it's not good for, like, it's just fake energy at the end of the day. You want to be constant throughout the day in like a steady flow, and not like up and down, up and down, up and down. It's not what you want to do. And I was getting anxious. I didn't realize, I wasn't aware of how anxious I actually was when I was drinking so much caffeine. So really try and limit that. I was just more stressed. I was in fight or flight mode all day pretty much. And I was having like pre-workouts at like 7 p.m. sometimes just to smash a workout out. Yes, things have changed at the moment with having a daughter, and I'm not getting as much sleep, nowhere near, but I'm still not just loading up with caffeine to get me through. Maybe sometimes I'll have an extra coffee, or I will have a pre-workout, but it's very rare. But anyway, let's get stuck in, lads. Let's do it. Got 2 electrolyte tabs. Got salts, magnesium. What else we got in here? Fuck knows. And then this mindfuck. It literally is a mindfuck. Probably one of the best nootropics I've had. We'll do 3/4 of a scoop, because we just had a coffee, so there we go. Load up the bench. And that's today's pre-workout, man. No other narcotics or anything. Just keep it light. Oh God. Oh God. Oh shit. Oh shit, big dog. You know you're gonna have a good workout when you're squirting everywhere. Shit. Anyway, that's it, guys. Squirting already.
I've had 4 knee surgeries in this knee. I found out everything. I've got my fucking hands, actually.
That's why I've never got into it. The risk, I think, to reward for me, because I'm a coach, it's my profession. I just from working with clients, it's always like jiu-jitsu.
That's a good question.
You know what I mean? Like, that's why I feel like I know what type of person I am, and if I'm gonna really,
you do it properly. I know you're like me. You pay coach properly. Like, just do this properly.
Yeah.
I know you're like me. So But then you're going to train smartly, but I do agree there's always going to be risk, and the risk versus reward, right? Because basically if you get injured, you're fucked. You can't work, etc. I agree, yeah.
See, you're right, because it's not been that bad where you can't do it.
Only once, literally. Twice I've had surgery over 20 years. I mean, I've had 4 surgeries, but probably 2 of them were actually like I couldn't work or train. But that's over 20 years, and it's not that bad.
Which is not long.
It's actually not that bad. And about and also, I've done it for so long, it's my life, literally. I'm not going to not do it, am I?
Exactly.
You start, and it's like, whether it's worth it. I'll still do a bit. Where are you in Bali? Whereabouts, what area are you living in?
Oh man, I've got it everywhere. Wrestling and MMA is
Mass, you have so many MMA, don't you? In Bali MMA, you have everything.
There's loads of new ones.
Yeah.
It's massive. I just get the guy come to my house.
They're definitely the best way, man. Jiu-jitsu, they pay someone to get some mats out and start doing it, man. 100%. You need to train with people that are smart. That's another thing with the kickboxing, with the jiu-jitsu. You need to train people that genuinely won't fuck you up or you do something stupid.
The thing is, there's so much to do. There's so much training going on.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Whether it's to do some runs or it's on the herbs, like some CrossFit, some strength training. It's just like fitting it all in.
It never ends.
You end up not being good at anything because you just do too much. So it's like, what's the point in not being able to actually get good at something because your time's spare?
So interesting, you're a world-class coach, and I'll ask you this, right? So if you're doing martial arts, right? For me, I think literally, if you give me an example, so you're doing fit and strong. If you weight train, say you did your weight training twice a week, properly, but full body twice a week, do you think you'll lose any strength? Not emotionally, honestly though, would you lose strength?
With what? When I'm doing other things as well?
If you're doing other things as well, but you're training weight training twice a week, heavy, like you're lifting properly twice a week. You did your front squats, you did your back squats, you did your pressing.
I'd lose strength if I was doing too much of the other training.
Not because of the weight training, but because of the other training.
Yeah. It's too fatigued, and if my nutrition's not there, then if I'm not recovered.
You eat the same way as me, literally. You see it, sourdough bread, the eggs. I watched the whole thing on YouTube, literally. I love it, man. I'm one of those weirdos, like, who watches this? You really think when you do it, like, I'm that guy. While eating my own breakfast exactly the same way, literally, cooking my egg or watching George. By the way, I'm naked while cooking my egg, literally, while watching the video as well. Anyway, let's get cracking, because otherwise Matt's going to wait for us.
Let's get to it, let's get to it.
Let's warm up with some skip rope, guys.
Yeah, man.
You
got any tape? You got any tape?
I don't, unfortunately. What, is it for?
Shin guards on, yeah?
Oh yeah, you know what, put the shin pads on first.
It's horrible. I remember the first time, literally, I got hit properly, like a body kick, and I remember literally thought, that was it, I'm dead. I'm gonna die. And everyone laughing, going, like, you're fine. I'm like, no, that's it, it's done. Dead. He may look friendly, but he's not a friendly person. That's good top. My dad got shin guards on. Oh shit, that's good. That's very good. I went to 11 and no, and then Saturday. The boy like Brazil, where that bad after.
Oh, really?
That jungle fight, Jumbo.
So I'm gonna go jab. I'm gonna wait. As soon as you throw your jab, I'm gonna step. I'm gonna time it with a cross. You just keep your hands here. So with this hand here, So I'm gonna go jab. Boom. First I go jab. Boom.
Yep.
I wait for your jab. I go here. Boom. In reality, I'd be hitting him here, but we're just for the sake of the drill, just hit here. Second one, I move away. I'm gonna go jab again. Jab. As he throws his jab, I'm gonna slip. Now I'm gonna go uppercut, right hook, left body shot.
So first one, literally. So basically, you throw a jab.
Yeah, I throw a jab.
Yep.
I wait for his jab. Boom. I hit him here.
Yep.
Now I've got the guy's timing. I know when I throw a jab, he's gonna throw a jab. Now I'm gonna do like a bigger counter. So I'm gonna go jab first. As he does his jab, I slip and I load my right uppercut. I'm going right uppercut, the same right hook, taking an angle, and I'm really making him pay with the left body shot. it, I put my upper body forward, left uppercut, left hook, right body shot. Is that great?
A natural thing where like sometimes you used to fight with your brother.
It's natural.
It's more like a natural like, oh, okay, we're gonna fight. And it's like, it should be like an instinct.
And the thing is, it isn't.
You know what I mean?
I think like, the weird thing, it should be an instinct to understand how to grapple and move, right? But to do it properly is actually not instinct, they're quite different. I think actually grappling, proper grappling, like it's very different to what you think it will be. It's very, very different, mate, literally. The thing is, but it's natural for us to do it. You're a little kid, right? You're a little kid, you play around with a brother. Yeah, exactly. You wrestle with brother, it's fun. And that's why I see martial arts as. I love doing martial arts. I think too many people get nervous about this conversation. You should enjoy it. It's part of life, literally. It's part of life, literally.
I think that's what's it's not a natural thing to just wrestle.
Your movement's good, man. You're learning really quickly, man. Very, you know what it is, you listen as well. So what you do, I've noticed a lot of people have a massive ego. You have the healthy ego where you have a very big ego to want some truth. Does that make sense? But not to listen. But no, it's a good, but ego's healthy. Yeah, but ego, everyone does. You're honest with it. Does that make sense? Yeah, having not an ego, so actually, you know what you love is? The biggest ego in the world is pretending you don't care. You know, people say I don't care. That's actually the biggest ego. People go like, I don't care about this shape. Oh, they see someone in shape like this, they go like, oh, I don't even care about how I look. I'm like, why do you need to say that? You clearly do. You don't care, you need to say that.
It's being humble.
Yeah.
And being able to know that you are a beginner.
Yeah. We don't even enjoy that though.
I love it. I mean, like, I have confidence. But I know what I'm about. I know I train hard. I know I'm successful. That's a different type of ego.
It's a different type of ego actually, but actually having no ego is not healthy either. Actually, it's good. Great chat.
Me and you are like.
It's fun, but yeah, it's fun. I love it. Like, my favourite thing I love is when we train together, maximally, when we literally beat the living shit out of it, because the most fun in the world, we literally sweating in each other's eyes, like just crushing each other. They love it. It's like men to men, I think. We love it. Competing. Look at MMA fights. They give each other shit and after the fight they're best friends to go for a beer together. They love it. They love it. Literally, it's put on our DNA to do that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think for me, I have to do this. I have to do it. I just feel like competent.
Yeah. I'm
Because
confident.
you just never know. You never know. I'm a big guy. I'm intimidating sometimes. If I walk into a place, wrong environment.
And someone thinks you have something, that you're trying to have chip control, you don't, but literally they come.
Okay.
Yeah.
Especially in the UK, you need.
Oh mate, yeah, I was going to say, here in Bali, not
You know, I've built that from being streetwise.
Well, we're British, so you have
in the
to.
UK, in parks, walking down.
It's a scrap, people do it.
We need that.
Yeah.
And I think people don't get that now because they're always stuck inside.
I think they're also, they delude themselves, I think they don't think they need it, but actually it's built in your DNA that if you are physically competent, you actually feel more relaxed. You improve every part of your life. I'm not feel relaxed. You do, right? I do martial arts for 20 years, I do this for 20 years. I feel more relaxed because of it. Genuinely. I actually like being around people. I don't feel nervous. Whereas people, you can feel off people anything, right? You can feel it. If you're around a guy that's very, very insecure, the guy walks in somewhere, George, sunglasses, walk like this, they're never tough. Somebody's tough, you never behave that way. It's because you're insecure. And young girls see them as tough because they think actually the guy's not competent. Put them bravado because they're not competent. Do you know what I mean? Right, cool. There you go. Absolutely amazing. So good, man. Next time, give me a heads up, man. We'll train properly. I'm going to book him with Matt. We'll train some drills.
I loved it.
Nah, pleasure. George, look after it.
Yeah. We survived. Good workout. Finished with a protein shake. I'm liking whey protein, banana, frozen berries, whole milk, blended up with some ice. That's my go-to at the moment for protein shakes. Yeah, I thought the session went really well. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Training with someone, doing martial arts, a bit of kickboxing is so cool because you can just feed off each other. Someone like that who's very experienced, especially in jiu-jitsu, he's at elite level. He knows that when you're training with someone, you need to feed off each other's energy. And when you train with people who have massive egos, and we were talking about egos, it's a different type. I'm someone who has a big ego. Like, I'm a successful person, I'm in good shape, I know I've got a pretty good damn life. I'm confident. But then there's confidence, and then there's this ego of like knowing everything. No one can tell you what to do. You're never wrong. You're not a student of the game. And there's an arrogance about people. Which I think, especially in the fight game, like jiu-jitsu, wrestling, those types of individuals, when they come up against someone who is well experienced, it's a different ballgame. You know those types of guys who walk into a room with their chest puffed up and they've got the swagger, and it's a fake bravado. So someone like that, he's a hard motherfucker. And then also a Matt who's training us as well. Crazy, absolutely. Not Max. It's just, I love training with beasts. There's nothing better than training with guys and athletes who can push you past your capabilities and boundaries. And that's what it's all about, guys. You've got to force yourself and put yourself in uncomfortable positions to grow and to get better. It's as simple as that. And I surprised myself today, to be honest. I hit the bag well at the end, very powerful punches, and my flexibility and my coordination felt good. I think I was saying this before, something like that, like fighting and technique and accuracy, it takes a lot of skill and it takes a lot of practice. It's not like going into the gym and lifting a bench press or bicep curls. This takes precision, timing, accuracy, coordination to hit the right time, to hit the right punch. If I don't do it for a few weeks, I lose it. I lose the edge. I lose the flair dramatically. So even if I do it for 6 months, if I do it for 6 months, 3 days a week, and I take a month off, oh shit! Because I'm not an elite level. Like I wasn't born doing this. this type of training. So yeah, that's it for today. I'm going to go to a beach club actually. I'm trying to make the most out of Dubai. I want to enjoy the things that it has to offer, and it's kind of Daly's birthday week, so I'm going to head to a beach club, get some sun, get some good food down me, and then maybe even hit a bit of a workout tonight. I want to smash my abs. I've got this really good core workout. It's GHD sit-ups with reverse hyperextensions into toaster bar, 4 rounds of that with either a piece of cardio equipment, 40 calories on an erg. So I really want to hit that. I've not hit that. But yeah, let's go. Rinse and repeat. Yes, sir.